Okay, so this is how I supported it. I got jack stands underneath the frame, and I have jack stands underneath the axle, temporary, and then I'm just going to lift and lower the axle right there from the differential from my jack. All right, I took off that skirt on the inner wheel well there to gain access to the shock. And as soon as I woke up this morning, I soaked all my nuts with PB Blaster. I got a 21 millimeter on a swivel on my breaker bar. Gonna sneak back in there, hook it onto the head of the bolt. Take the Milwaukee, take it right off. Okay, I repositioned the jack underneath the main bracket that holds the shock absorber, and I repositioned the jacks. So I got a 21 on a breaker bar and a 21 on the Milwaukee. It's pop it right off. There you go. I don't know if I have to, but I'm going to remove the stabilizing bar. It seems to be holding it up. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now. I've been evenly lowering the rear axle down. That's as low as my jack stand will go on the passenger side there that the shock is still attached to. And I have the jack underneath the driver's side that I pulled the shock off of. The spring in the car right now is at 16 inches, and the BILSTEIN springs are 16 inches, so I think I'm good to go. So I think it's time to put on the compressor. Okay, I got the back compression tool on there. On Jerry's bullshit corner, he had filed these down flat, and I could see why, because they just don't fit over the spring. The little safety device is pretty much useless. But so I'm going to fit this one on the front. And in a perfect world, it would be nice to have them on the opposite side, but for me to screw this in, it's not going to be possible. Okay, and what I'm going to do, instead of taking the tighten these down and crushing the spring, I'm just going to jack up the jack and just tighten them by hand for a while. All right, I'm going to switch over to my impact. Like a fucking time bomb. Okay, I got the time bomb here. I'm going to measure the length, which is roughly about 13 1/4, but I only have a couple areas by the axle that I actually can screw these into, so that's going to be kind of a pain in the ass. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to measure from the ground up, and I'm at 4 1/4. I kind of matched the way the springs go on the ground. So I'll measure over here at the, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4. And then over here is 3 inches on the second run. So I want to kind of have them close by. All right, let's defuse the time bomb. Jerry's bullshit corner. This is what he explains how to do. It's very, very helpful. He didn't put the board on there, but I'm ad-libbing. Time bomb diffused. All right, I think I got them where I'm supposed to have them. I don't know, we'll see. All right, let's create a time bomb here. All right, let's see if we can slip the time bomb back in place. I put some RTV sealant on the little rubber grommet things. I really can't see where I'm putting it in. All right, we got about an inch of play up here before I could seat that top grommet into the circle. All right, I got it in place. I'm just going to jack it up and make it fit into that grommet, and then take the diffuse the time bomb. I really can't see if it's in there or not, so I got to go underneath there. Okay, that took a little bit of jostling around to get that top grommet centered up there, but we're all good to go. So let's diffuse this time bomb. All right, let's reattach the stabilizer link. Torque it down to 48 foot-pounds. All right, let's slip in the BILSTEINs. Let's get that bottom bolt in there. I'm just trying to take a screwdriver and center the hole here. Get that through. There we go. And let's put my nuts back on these shocks. All right, let's tighten these up. We're not going to be able to torque these until we put load on it. All right, let's do the other side.
Okay. So lady goes to the eye doctor. She's having problems with her eyes. And the eye doctor puts up the letters on the wall. And he says to her, okay, read that line right there. And she goes, no, I can't see it. He goes, okay, read this line. And she says, nope, I can't see that one either. So he pulls his dick out of his pants and he says, can you see this? And she's like, yeah. He's like, I knew it, you're cockeyed.
Okay, wheels are on. It's back on the ground. All we got to do is torque it to 70 foot. All right, well, there you go. That kind of was a pain in the ass. It took a couple hours to do the first one because I never did it before, and plus I was filming it. But when I went over to the passenger side, I just set up the camera and just went to work, and it took about 45 minutes. So if you're not filming it, it's not that big of a deal. This new subscriber called Rusty Nut 69 had asked me about this Milwaukee. I got this about a month ago or so. It's was $220, I think. You can get a cheaper one for $169, but it's not as powerful and it doesn't have a light. And I had all the batteries and everything, so I just bought the unit, and so far so good. This thing just works like a dream. These shocks, man, what can I say? What great shocks! 250,000 miles, and they still ran pretty good. I just didn't want them to break when I was on the road. So I figured I might as well swap them out, and you know, you had to swap out the springs anyways. Definitely get this type of spring compressor. Don't get this one. This one doesn't work. But this worked out really well. You know, the first one took a little bit longer because I didn't know what I was doing. The second one, I just got on it and it came right off in under 5 minutes. So, you know, like anything, once you do it once, the second time you do it, you're going to do it a lot better. Don't forget to go check out the Steve Rob's channel. I'll put a link down there, like I said before. And Jerry over at Bullshit Corner, he's got a great channel as well. He's got a good video on how to compress these springs. And also Stuntsman 52, he has an excellent channel as well. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And I am off to Florida. See you later.